Oh, look at that. He's practicing for the stand. He put his foot on it. That's it, practice.
That's good. Hold it there for a while.
Because you're next.
What are you stepping on?
Yeah, why is it?
Here.
Is that pink or?
Pink. It's painted on there too.
That's weird. Did you see this?
Oh, what is it? Come around here.
Yeah, come
The
see.
marker looks like pink.
I mean, where would he get that? It's not blood, is it?
Damn,
No, God,
that was
no.
not like that
That's not blood.
when I picked his feet yesterday.
No, that's, I don't know. Maybe he stepped on a flower. Are there pink flowers or red flowers in there?
Couldn't have come from the water truck, could it? I don't
Oh.
think
Because that's not blood, that's pink.
No, that's just,
Yeah, but we don't have any flowers on the inside the paddock.
No idea.
Duh.
What?
He's scraping his hoof
well,
against.
Oh, he's so against the red gate.
That was the foot that he was using too.
You're a freaking detective, Blanca. You figured it out.
Hey man, forensics.
Oh yeah, you used
I didn't
to
work for the
forensics,
coroner's
right?
office for shit. Oh my god. So I was walking my my dogs. This was a few weeks ago. And I'm like walking him, and on the sidewalk I see blood drops.
Oh
And I'm
boy.
like, oh shit, let's follow him. So I start following them, and I'm like, oh my god, they're leading into my neighbor's house, and they get thicker. And I'm looking at the consistency, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this one's like more fresh. Something happened here.
Yeah,
So,
recently,
recently, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm looking at it, I'm like, this one's still wet.
Dang.
And so it's my poor neighbor who's 98 years old.
Oh no.
And I called the neighbors next door who know him best, and I said, I think something happened to Clint. And they're like, why? And I'm like, there's a blood trail, and I think this is, something happened.
Oh boy.
So they went in there, and luckily it was okay. He just fell into his rose bush by the alley, and then he was bleeding the entire time walking towards the front door, and that's where the blood.
Oh, I see.
They're like, jeez, how'd you figure? I'm like, well, I don't know.
So you used to work for forensics, right?
Yeah, I wanted to be either deputy coroner or forensic attendant.
That's so cool.
I was
Wow,
doing my
yeah, that is
volunteer
cool.
work at the coroner's office in San Bernardino. They have an amazing program
Nice.
for people that want to get into that. I was there for 6 years,
6 years.
and that's it.
Damn, I bet you got a lot out of that one.
Oh, I can tell you stories.
Oh, really? You got anything
I
interesting?
have a lot of
Oh,
interesting
boy.
stuff.
Oh
I'm
boy.
excited.
Just depends on how good your stomach is.
So I
I
heard.
listen to true crime podcasts for like every day, so I'm like, yes, I want to hear.
Yeah, we love that stuff.
You can't post this though. They'll be like,
Well, after 6 years.
yeah,
no, right?
right. Jeez, that's still.
We'll get the story after.
Yeah.
Those are criminal cases, forensic
Story after the
cases.
camera.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. Sorry, people. I tried.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. I love those. Like crime and police and stuff. Like the shows.
They're very graphic, right? And
Yeah,
it's
right.
definitely so. It's not, the stories I would tell you are very graphic, and they're not edited for television.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
So a lot of this stuff is like, oh my God, what? So no matter how many things or podcasts or things you hear, it's definitely not the same as when you're working in that field and seeing what you see. And it's just a very crazy reminder that, humans are capable of a lot of things, and it's
Oh, I
scary
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's sad. But, it's good though. You do your part. You're essentially the voice for the deceased, so when you can help solve,
It must feel satisfying.
it's very satisfying.
Well, just the fact that you can bring closure, I think that
For
means
sure.
a lot. For
Yeah.
family members and stuff. That's big.
Well, we used to do the excavations. So there's this huge potter's field. You would never know there's thousands of bodies there that were buried before DNA. So on the weekend, we would bring out the blueprint, which is 100 years old, and we try to excavate. We'd go into this program called NamUs, and it's basically where people and law enforcement post information about missing people. So we compare it to the John and Jane Doe cases that we have in that potter's field, and we would excavate the ones that we thought could possibly be so-and-so.
Wow.
So,
Damn.
so it was a lot of fun. So we'd get there super early and just start. And it was like you're excavating for dinosaurs.
It was like, yeah, like
Yeah, like a
archaeologists or something.
paleontologist.
That's
and-
so cool.
Totally.
Yeah.
We'd have an odontologist there because mainly we were going for teeth and the femur. Femur is a very important bone. And so we'd go in there and start excavating. So of course the ground shifts, right?
Yeah.
And so sometimes we dig up one that's not meant. So we just, keep digging, but it's really fun.
Damn.
That's so
There's
cool.
Sounds
one
exciting.
guy who's really crazy. He's like mummified. And he had the longest beard. So his like beard kept
Wow.
growing. It's just really weird. But it's a lot of fun. And then out of all those cases, you maybe get 1 or 2 hits.
Yeah.
And then you try to find the family, and that's the hardest part, is finding the family, because some of them
Talking to the family and
well,
stuff.
no, some of them are gone. Like the families have died off because it's
Yeah.
Wow.
it's been that long.
Yeah.
But at least we get to close our case.
It reminds me of the show Bones.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
It sounds kind of like,
Right.
like the
Oh, God,
archaeologists
yeah.
and stuff. Like,
It's good times. Good
Do
times.
you miss it?
I do every once in a while.
Oh
I
yeah.
do, but I love this. That doesn't take a vacation. After a while, you start to see the people that I would look up to in the office diminish. And when I mean diminish in the sense where like they're once really passionate and now they're just like, I'm over it because I get it.
yeah.
It's very taxing. It's
Yeah.
you see things that sometimes you
It
wish
changes you, right?
it does change you, and I hate to say it, but it jades you, and you start to hate people.
It wears
Oh.
on you.
It really wears on you.
Takes a toll on the soul, man.
Yeah, and I think that's the one thing I didn't want to be, and I had a feeling that if I stuck by it, I would have. So I feel like I kind of came, I saw, and I conquered, and then
Right.
I'm essentially lucky I had to enjoy one career I was very passionate about since I was a child, and here I'm on to my second one. So I don't think many people get that privilege, and I did.
It's almost like you're getting many lifetimes in one life.
Yes, very, and I love it. So
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's all that matters, I think.
yeah, it's good.
Nice. You see what goofy horses
I
are.
deal with goofy horses.
Yeah, this guy over here. Look at him.
Oh, this is mom.
Crazy boy.
Here's this like.
This is a funny story, okay?
Funny story. This is a bad story. So there's this one body that we had just picked up, and he had been decomposed for about 2 weeks, and it was a dead of summer. It was like August.
Oh,
So the AC wasn't on, anything wasn't on. So he was severely bloated, and just getting him into the body bag was probably the hardest thing to do, because every time we'd go to pick him up, he'd slip. And there's this thing called skin slippage, when literally your skin just kind of slips off.
Comes off. Oh, damn.
And then at that point, it's really sad because you lose all
yeah.
voluntary muscle. So, he was defecate. It was just a bloody mess. It was a poopy mess. So we finally get him in the body bag, and we get to the coroner's office and put him on the table, and we're all talking about this case, and I see this fly, and this thing's like a jumbo jet because it's been feasting for I don't know how long, and it got trapped in there.
No.
And I'm looking at it, and this thing finally takes off, and it's like,
Oh.
because it's so fat, because it's just been feasting on flesh and shit. So then, where does it go? And I'm
No.
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 like, don't come towards me, please don't come towards me. And this nasty fly just lands on me. And the thing
No.
is, when you're around the forensic pathologist and law enforcement, you have to keep your composure.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm like, oh my God, this thing's just like, I feel it scratching, and I'm just like, oh my God. It's just disgusting. I don't know why that grossed me out in comparison to all the other things that I've done or seen.
That grosses me
But
out.
it's just, because I'm like watching
no,
it, and
I would-
it's
Yeah, it's
like,
like-
gorging, and it's like,
Oh my God. Bye. Nope.
I'm like, I don't even want to squish it. Imagine if I squished it.
Oh
I
no!
don't want to know what would come out of it. But I was like,
I can't do
this
that.
fly.
I can do a lot of stuff, but I can't do bugs.
No, those bodybuilder flies though. That would have been.
Yeah, this guy was like, and you can hear it because it's just so bad. I'm like, oh my god.
It was very energized, huh?
God.
Eating very well.
Oh my god. I think I looked at it too long and I kind of like called it with my eyes, right?
It got threatened because you made eye contact.
Yes! I didn't even know what, I mean, we were talking about the case and I was so like, I was just so fixated on this fly because I'm like, you have been gorging on this body for how long?
Oh.
Like, I know.
Yep. Like, yeah. Good times.
And this is why I shoot now to be very worth.
I know. It's laying its maggots all over the place. Yeah.
I bet that wasn't the fun part, huh?
You didn't get used to it.
You get used to it?
You stop eating rice for a while.
Oh!
No.
Because it resembles it.
Yeah. The one thing. It's
Don't tell me. I want to keep eating rice.
Actually, though, I'm very sensitive to smells, like super sensitive. And so the one thing that freaked me out was I'd been sent to grab this body out of the fridge, and then put it in the surgical room, and then I had to go wash the gurney. So as I'm washing the gurney, you know, it's like clear fluids, you know, on there and stuff that the body has discharged. But it had a particular smell to it. And the smell is of that smell when do you know when you buy like chicken?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it like discharges kind of blood and that kind of like
Right, yeah.
like thick white liquid. That's exactly what it smelled like. And after that I was like,
You're done.
I'm not eating chicken for a while.
Uh-huh.
I could not get that smell, like I just couldn't. It's the weirdest thing. That's what it smelled like though.
Yeah, it becomes part of your, I think it's like memory, you know? Yeah,
Well,
it's
it gets
stuck in
your yeah, exactly. It gets stuck in your nose and then it's like you relate it each time. Much to do here.
Yeah, he has nice feet, right?
Yeah, they're just right. Just right for him.
Don't hit the phone.
Did he hit your
Yeah, I
phone?
hit the phone. He was trying to get the fly though. He didn't do it on purpose. You're okay.
Break the money makers.
All right. That.
Nice.
Model.
Beautiful.
Itsy feet.
Model hooks.
Model hooks.
Come on.
Come on, kid. Last one.
Hey.
Is it? Is it the last one?
Yeah. Last foot. I know. Ow. Where are you going, buddy? Don't take me with you.
He's small but mighty, huh?
Hell yeah. That's right, Panna. There's something to be said about being small and mighty.
Okay, I'm not gonna continue that.
Oh man, I can go so many ways.
Yeah, it could have gone so many ways. And I don't know who's watching.
Not all things are small and mighty.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I mean, he almost has perfect feet over here.
This guy, yeah, he does. Very well proportioned for him.
The Pasofinos.
Peruvian?
I think so. Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, right?
He's got a little curly. It's got like frizzy hair.
It's
Got
gotten.
like Brillo pad hair.
Yeah, it's gotten more like that. The older he gets, it's gotten.
Like-
it's so funny. Amigo was like that. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
The older he got, the just like almost like donkey hair. How
Yeah.
like thick and curly.
Like horse?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't
He
do
was
that. Just put your foot right there. Don't fall on me. Whoa. Why are you back? Feels like he's gonna tip over. What's your balance, buddy? There you go.
Right.
Done.
Look at you.
That's it.
Good boy.